I'm Simon Potts. I'm the Managing Director of The Alchemist. It's a cocktail bar and restaurant like no other.
My name's Jenny McPhee and I'm Head of Brand at The Alchemist.
We're into our 9th year as a business now with The Alchemist. We started life in Manchester 2010.
It was known for its molecular theatrical cocktails, lots of dry ice, lots of smoke.
Fundamentally a northern business at heart, with a northern heartbeat and a northern team making everything tick. We've always had ambitions to go to London. London is one of the world's most exciting cities, never mind the country is. I think we've got one of the country's most exciting cocktail bar and restaurant businesses.
We now have 15 sites across the country, so been on quite a journey.
We're relentlessly innovative and creative in terms of our product. You have to have that same open-mindedness and recognise that you need experts to support you in creative technology, in the digital side of the business, the way that it's marketed, the way that it's perceived by the consumer.
When we're opening new locations, we work really collaboratively with our agencies.
Vapor are they're exciting.
They have helped us to really shape what we've been doing at The Alchemist over the last few years.
The Alchemist has always been a brand that I've held in pretty high regard prior to our involvement. We were lucky enough to get the opportunity to come on board. It kind of fitted Vapor like a nice, dark, mysterious glove, really.
We're sort of sat here rambling on about what the brand needs to look and to feel like and how we want to get that message across. They've got the really challenging job of actually getting that down in imagery.
We do all the creative for The Alchemist, from everything from web to digital to branding and all the printed collateral as well. It was refreshing for us to actually get hold of a brand that allows us to get as creative and as twisted at times as we do.
It's really exciting now for the brand to be permeating into London with these new venues that we're working on. Everything is centred around this weird, brooding, dark arts sort of vibe, which in a bar environment is something you don't come across very often.
It's quite a difficult line to walk there actually, having a very dark and very kind of gothic image, and I think they've helped us to keep that little bit of humour in what we do and in the way that we talk to our guests.
Such a strong concept in everything that they do, and I think that's why the brand has been so successful and is so commercially well received as well. To put it on the London-centric stage, it's really exciting. I just hope London's ready for it.
It's really hard to pin down in words. I think everyone really understands exactly what the Alchemist brand is. All of the artwork, the decor, they've really got that down to fine art, I think.
Tom's a cool guy. We gave him a very tough project one day where we said, see these drawings that we've got that are really intricate and really interesting. We want you to light them up and make them animated and come to life. Can you do that? And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem.
He is great at bringing illustrations to life.
So I get a document with all this artwork on it. So the first thing I do would be break that into individual pieces. So I've got a skull here, an eyeball there, so we can start animating those, making particles fall over it, making the skull look like it's 3D, that kind of thing. Basically, we warp those animations to make it fit with the mirror on the wall.
There's huge sort of advancements happening in sort of lighting and digital technology, and we're hoping to harness that, be at the front end of that from a consumer point of view.
So I'd like to see them continue in that direction, where they're really involving the public in the brand and making it a great experience for people to be involved in.
Really, it's the first thing you see when you walk through the door. It's a really arresting sight, and it works as a great piece of art, and it also works as a great backdrop to the conversation that you're having with friends.
I'm Matt Pilling. I work for Macaulay Sinclair. We are the designers for the interiors of The Alchemist.
They scour the earth looking for really interesting sort of design ideas. I think they equally enjoy that sort of freedom and that license to want to push boundaries. They're excited by us.
I would say that as a brand, The Alchemist is quite experiential. It's innovative, theatrical, there's so much theatre that goes into an Alchemist. We want to get that Instagram moment. We want people to be all over social media and everyone saying, why haven't we been there yet?
It's producing an experience rather than purely going for a drink.
There is a very dark kind of the copper, amber, warmer tones in the venues and the amazing artwork that we have.
I mean, everything that you see in an Alchemist, we've had some part in, we touched some part of it, we've made sure that it works.
Take the empty shell, we design it, we put all the detail together, we produce the information to make sure that we can work with the build team, and we produce that Alchemist at the end.
It's really exciting that we're trying to give each site their own story and their own narrative. They're constantly looking for what's new, what haven't people done yet, and we're trying to do that with the design as well. We're just trying to continually push the design so it's just not another bar, it's the Alchemist and you want to go to the Alchemist.
They've heavily influenced our design over the last few years. They were really instrumental in the Victoriana kind of route that we've gone down.
Working with the Alchemist guys is always positive. They're driven people. They love what they do, and when you're aligned with people in that way, it's an easier process. So yeah, hell yeah, we love doing this.
Sky's the limit really with this brand, I think.
The Alchemist stands out because of their time and thought that's gone into the story that they create.
Real sense of theatre and drama about what we do in the Serbs, and we're delighted with how the venue's performed so far.
What the Alchemists bring to London is that theatre, that excitement.
I'm really excited about the idea of going into Europe, into America, into the Middle East in the fullness of times, and I think it's an exciting part of the journey that we'll definitely get to, and London is really helping us on that sort of journey to global domination.